Hey YouTube, I have possibly the biggest update that I've ever released. So far. There could be bigger updates in the future. And really quickly, just for reference, I'm not filming on my mom's DSLR because it's out of batteries. I am filming on my Sony CyberShot. Just a little red camera about this big. So, the big update is that I am starting a schedule. I'm currently still working on Eleanor, kind of, sort of. I'm going to do it. I just have no idea when I'm going to be ready. So I'm going to be releasing other stuff for now, because originally I wanted to be a chef and own my own restaurant. But after talking with my mom one night, I realized that I didn't love cooking as much. And so, it's still fun, I still do it. And, I'll talk about the cooking show in a bit. But I'm starting a schedule. I'm going to start very easy with one video a month. And maybe do 2 videos a month, Just see how that goes. I feel kind of like it's a very, simplistic schedule. What's the word? I feel like I should do more than one a month. Because the only people that I see doing videos once a month, once every 2 months, are the people that do animation shows, like, there was BFDI was doing it, different things like that, or, different people like that. So, that's the plan. I'm going to start with 1 a month. I'll probably end up doing 2 a month, depending on what I do. And I'm also kind of getting a show set, too. But this is big, because before I didn't have a schedule. Before, it was just when I felt like that, which was kind of controlled by my other hobbies. I used to make games a little more active than I do now. Now I'm at the point where I have a few games that I do want to go back and try and finish up and stuff. But that's not affecting it, and it didn't really affect it back then either. And cooking is a hobby, which I do pretty much every single day. Not always from scratch. Sometimes I grab something from the freezer and just warm that up. But that doesn't really affect video editing either, making videos. And then RC helicopter flying doesn't really affect it either. When I get my helicopter working, or a working helicopter, I'll make sure I do a video about it. But that doesn't affect it. The big hobby that affects video making is writing books. I have a link to that in the description below. I'd love it if you guys would go check out my books. But with that one, before it used to be, I felt like writing a book, so I'm going to write a book. And then when I feel like doing a video, well, guess what? I'm doing a video. If I haven't finished my book, I'll finish it later, but I'm doing a video now. Which was also part of the problem with some of my videos being not so good. And now I'm working to get them good. Because before, I'd feel like doing a video, so I'd sit and think for a couple minutes, and come up with this really great idea for a short film or whatever. And then I'd start thinking about how I was going to execute it, and realize all the things that I didn't have, like, no one's available to be an actor right then, I don't have money for props and all this stuff, and so I'd totally forget about that idea completely, and do something that turned out to be not so great. And some of it was also experimentation, too, to see what I liked, what I didn't like. Like, I found out that dominoes can be kind of fun and stuff, but they're not my forte. But I do have them, so I might do some other domino videos sometime in the future, maybe, But those were all the factors that controlled my video editing. Now, I'm actually getting more serious. I'm going to do 1 a month, maybe 2 a month, and the show set, too. So for shows, I've got Epic Moments, which I know is going to be a show, because I've already done 3 of them at this point, and there will be more to come. I'll be talking about that towards the end. And Cooking with a Flavor for Bizarre is kind of going out. I've shown you almost all of my cooking knowledge, and I've done almost all of my recipes. But there are still, like, meats and then baking that we have to cover. And then once I've covered those, then when I get new recipes, I'll be putting them on the Cooking with a Flair for Bizarre page on my Google site, but there probably won't be an episode until I get a couple of recipes to put together, or, I have more time for that. Those are a little bit more time consuming with all the editing and the effects, but not to say that a short film isn't, but those are also a lot longer episodes too, Full shows are like 47 minutes long as the first episode, so I've got that. I've also got gameplay videos coming up too. I won't be doing Robo Range anymore, because I don't know, it was maybe 5 months ago that I last logged into my account to play just for fun on my own time, not record. And I saw that my stuff was gone. And people were saying that in the comments too, so I waited a few days later and it was still gone. And so I was like, you know, forget about that. I have been playing Tanky, so I might do some Tanky videos, you know. But I've been playing long enough, and I worked up the ranks a ways, so it's not like from the start. But I do got some computer games, you know, I want to do. All of Odyssey 2 reviews coming out because we have a capture device now. And those are the show set, really. And I might incorporate some other show in there too, because I want variety. I do have the clean channels list, which can add some variety to the cleanness of the internet. But I also want some variety at the center, so if for whatever reason those channels go south and put stuff on there that is way out of the range, and I've been thinking about adding a partially clean part to the clean channels, which I will probably add some time. I'm just kind of procrastinating it. And that's for people that sometimes have language and sometimes maybe crude humor, but not extreme stuff, you know. For the good people, like Nigga Hig is one I've considered putting on there. You know, but so if everything goes sour and the people get worse than being moved down to that rank level, well then you'll have memes. That's why I want to have a little bit of variety, and so I'm going to try different directing styles too. And I'm also kind of working to get people that I can say that you want to do a video and have people for actors, get my friends to do it and stuff like that. So that, I'm trying to have variety at the center. So I want at least multiple shows, you know, and I'll kind of do like, I'll do Epic Moments this month, and then the next month I'll do a review or something, you know. Now for the Epic Moments explanation. Epic Moments are kind of like Vines, but different, because sometimes they're longer, but also because they're not just short little clips that are either interesting or funny, you know, or maybe amazing. They're also things that kind of convey emotion too, like, if someone sends you a funny video, then you might send them an epic moment in which I'm laughing out loud. And so then, in place of LOL. Stuff like that, you can use them like that. The other thing too, which makes epic moments quite complex, is some of the episodes will actually have a story, which is why they'll be longer than a Vine. But they'll also have the camera sometimes being one of the characters. So you'll be playing the camera's character. And for that, I've got a little system to kind of work out for like the age. So there's B and G, stands for boy and girl. If it's lowercase, it's anywhere to like say 2 to 6 or something, you know, loose range. And then uppercase is like 7 up to 15 or something, another loose range. And then we've got M and F for male and female, and lowercase is like 16 to, I don't know, 40. And uppercase is all the way up to really old age, 98, whatever, you know. But it's just a very loose range. So if I ever did need a specific age for that story, I would put it alongside that. So it would be like Epic Moments number 10, Day at the Park, and then uppercase M, you know, to fit the character. And so that camera will be playing a character along with other characters that will be actual actors too. It won't just be me. Because, I mean, there are some times where it's going to kind of be hard to have the camera character be there and also get the camera angles that I want. So for that, I'm thinking about having maybe some sort of an actor or a person that's generic looking, and then you put yourself as that character, but it's just a placeholder. Maybe go buy a simple mannequin or something, I don't know. But for the camera characters' lines, they're going to appear at the bottom, and I'm also going to do a bit of coding there too. So I'll have it where like blue for boys and pink for girls. Make that there as well. But so the camera will be a character. It will be walking right alongside me and the other actors and having things happen to it. And, you know, hopefully just be something cool. And those will be kind of for either for you to relate to or just to fit you in the story a little bit better. So that's the plan for Epic Moments and the plan for Cool Shows 101. And, oh, bird videos too. Yeah, I'll do videos with my birds. Cool stuff like that. And then the other thing too, I'm kind of going software change. Wax is proving to be outdated and missing key features like motion tracking, which I'm very envious of everybody else who has it. And there is a free way to do it, but it can't probably handle what I need to do. And, you know. So I'm looking into other software, but all motion tracking is paid software, and I'll eventually end up changing software, especially because Wax is way too tedious and has a lot of problems, and what looks good in the preview window and Wax turns out to be terrible in the final product, and it's way too outdated. But so that's the plan for Cool Shows 101. I hope my current fans stick around, and I hope that I gain new fans from this as well, and that I actually get somewhere. Ultimately, hopefully this will lead into video editing, whether I go work for somebody else or I start freelance. And so that's it for this update video. Thanks for watching, and bye.